Hello everyone, we're back with more Star Wars.
Speaking of Star Wars, this person is playing Connect Star Wars.
Connect Star Wars?
For Xbox.
Oh, right, I completely forgot the fucking Connect was a thing and that there was even a Star Wars game on it. Honestly, that has the potential to be something really awesome, but I don't think the Connect was ready for anything.
It's like a dance game. Yeah.
I mean, let's go over here first. The idea of the Connect is not a bad idea, but yeah, it's way before its time. Look at this guy.
Congratulations, you're inside. Did you give any thought to what might happen next? Coronet shipping is under my command. You may have beaten our defenses, but you won't get past my men.
I don't want to kill more of your men, but I will if I have to.
Those men were expendable. Outside, the tunnels were your escape route. In here, you have nowhere to run. Destroying the neutron emitters will get you nowhere. We have other ways of keeping the Republic under control.
No matter how many tricks the Empire pulls, I'll stop them.
You will be another pile of corpses. Nothing more.
Orders, sir.
Show the Republic how the Empire handles its enemies.
How it handles the enemy. They all immediately get knocked down. Oh shit, my video just got just got copyright.
Haha.
Every time that theme plays, I get a copyright notice. Not like a bad strike. It's just that you can't monetize this video, and it's like, well, I don't have 1,000 followers on YouTube, so that's fine. Those neutron emitters could kill us all if they're handled improperly. You're trying to shut them down, right?
You tell me who you are first.
I worked at Coronet Shipping before the Empire moved in. Captain Granted kept me around for maintenance. Don't worry, I want the neutron emitters as scrap too. Just let me handle the spike, I'm a professional.
Captain Granta is dead, General. We're ready to shut down the neutron emitters.
Cancel that. Imperial troops are boarding the rocket trams, trying to cripple us before we can move out. If the Imperials hit us hard enough, we'll have no one left to send. We have to use the neutron emitters to wipe them out.
Hey, Imperials aren't the only ones using the rocket trams. Civilians have been smuggling themselves out with the Imperial shipments for months. You fire the neutron emitters now, you'll kill innocent people.
We can't kill innocent people just for a quick victory.
Then we'll have to defeat them the old-fashioned way. Let's hope winning the battle doesn't cost us the war.
Oh, I'm sure the Republic can do their job. Now let me do mine.
Kill them anyway.
Has Corellia been shown in any actual like live action Star Wars stuff other than the beginning of the Han Solo movie? Even then, I'm not sure that was Corellia. It should be. Pretty sure it was, but
I don't know the answer.
hi, Bailey. You know who hasn't been shown in any live action media? Bailey. Okay, so that's defeat droids. We don't care about that. Target rich environment. Where the hell is the hunter droid? Destroy the Imperial droid controller. Okay. Maybe that's not here. Oh, let's go over here. Shock Trooper Guardian.
Yeah, leave us alone.
There we go. Okay. Oh. This just dropped us down here. Okay, sure. Okay, so hunting the hunter is back up and around this way. Okay. Hi, Bailey. She is scrunching her face into my stream deck for some reason. What are you doing, little cat? Anyway, I was gonna say something and I forget what it was. Ah! I convinced my friend Jeremy to also play Dark Souls 3 alongside me.
Play Star Wars. Wait, you ran right by a couple.
Did I? Oh, I did. You're right. Let's kill this. I didn't even see those. There we go. But yeah, so I convinced him to play it too, and he just got past the first boss, but he's already got a +3 weapon.
What?
Yeah, he had really good luck with enemies dropping Titanite shards for him.
You do this to us.
I just
Go
got...
back and finish my second build.
You do. You played caster your first time? Or hybrid?
I play like a faith character.
That's what I'm playing in 3.
Spells.
I'm going with the faith build. Now, unfortunately, my faith build isn't very great right now because I don't have much that can benefit from it until I can make a lightning weapon. But my blessed weapon is at least benefiting from it. So that's cool. But I can use Gwyn's attack now. The lightning sphere.
Oh, lightning spear.
I mean,
it's a pretty good spell in Elden Ring as well. It's pretty okay.
I only got the basic one. I don't have like the great or anything yet, but it does 133 damage per hit roughly, so that's not too bad.
Okay.
It's a nice little chip damage I can do when I throw it.
What I've been doing in Elden Ring is just laser beam.
I know you showed me the dragon head ability, and that was super cool. I've heard a lot of people say that the spells in Elden Ring are like a lot more in depth and awesome.
Yeah.
Now a lot of people are like, oh, Elden Ring is so easy if you're a caster build, and I'm like, I kind of want to play caster build when I get there because I've never actually done that in all the Souls series.
And it's a lot easier to play as a caster without going, okay, well, when I run out of spells, I can't do it.
Yeah. I do like that Dark Souls 3 added in the MP system, or FP system.
Yeah, that's what we have.
And then they actually use that in Demon Souls as well. The PS5 remake. Okay, why does it say we gotta go in there? What's in there? Oh, okay, that's the other quest.
Mission complete.
Then our hunt begins. We will avenge our fallen brothers and sisters, all thanks to you. You have proven great friendship with us. We will not forget. Please, take this. It is proper to share with friends. Thank you for experience points. Alright, let's, do you want to teleport over there or run? It's not a very far run. We can run. It's not very far. We'll save our teleport for when,
Save teleport.
Yeah.
My inventory to the screen.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, indeed. Silly, I have a question. Have you ever played Mega Man Battle Network?
Absolutely not.
I didn't either. I kept trying to play it over the years because I like the idea of it, but it's like a Mega Man RPG sort of deal. But your characters like move around on grids, and you basically have attacks that affect various grid patterns and such. It was interesting, but I have no real issue with the game personally, but every time I'd start playing it, it had the Skyrim effect where something else would take the priority, and I would just do it and never go back to Mega Man Battle Network. However, they did announce fairly recently that they're coming out with a Battle Network collection with every Battle Network game.
Well, I played the true. Wait, I played the true last Mega Man game, which was Mega Man X, and then that was the last Mega Man game that ever came out. So I'm done. Mega Man, right?
You never played Command Missions?
It's not a game. I don't recognize. What is that?
It's the Mega Man RPG.
No such thing.
Oh man, that was fun. I actually streamed it too.
Confusing it with Digimon or something.
Digimon. I love the.
Made it out. We've been busy.
I loved Command Missions. It was such a weird game.
The rocket trams are up and running.
There were over 24 civilians on those trams. Thanks to you, a lot of them are already off-world.
I'd be happier if any of them had stayed to help. We've lost supplies and men all over this sector.
I made my choice. The Republic will have to make do.
What's important is we have access to the rocket tram. We're already moving troops and supplies to Republic holdouts across Corellia. The Empire's not making it easy. Once our reinforcements move from the rocket tram to the ground transport, they disappear.
We're not sure how the Empire's catching them, but someone contacted us who thinks he does. Councilor Belos, of the same Corellian council that voted to join the Empire.
Good shadows.
Was a mistake. The Republic's trying to free Corellia. I want to help.
You're an Imperial now. Everything you say could be a lie.
If the Empire wanted to trick you, they'd use someone you trust.
It's you out of the running, but I'm still not convinced.
I'm not asking for forgiveness, but your reinforcements will never get through Labor Valley without my help. Your men disappear once they move to speeders. The Empire's using prototype droids that can bring down any short-range vehicle.
What's Labor Valley?
The industrial center of Corellia. The galaxy's best fuel yards and factories are there, along with plenty of people fighting for them. My assistant, Dina Behar, has been researching the droids. I've instructed her to meet you in Labor Valley. Can she expect you?
We'll take whatever information your assistant can offer.
I should get back before I missed. If I learn anything else that might help, I'll contact you.
This is a trap. We'll find out soon enough. Take the rocket tram to Labor Valley and find this Dina Behar. We need to stop those droids.
Looks silly, we got a reward. That's not anywhere near as good as what we got. Dina Behar. Alright.
This whole thing going on Twitter right now, where some guy, I don't really know who he is, got suspended from Twitter because he wouldn't delete a tweet that had Elliot Page's previous name, right? And it's like, has made this whole video about how he's never going to delete it. I'm so mad about it. And then people are like, in the video, he calls it impossible for our culture to grapple calling Elliot Page, and the person's like, we called a man meatloaf for his entire life.
True.
You can do it.
True. Let's teleport over to the shipwright cantina, because it's actually easier to go to the tram from there.
Yes.
Yep. I actually would just finish watching season 3 of the Umbrella Chronicles, the Umbrella Academy.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
I liked it. I'm curious to see what will happen next.
I gotta tell you, a lot of the characters in that show just baffle me on why they're the way they are. Like the big guy. I keep forgetting his name.
Number one.
Number one. Yeah, I never remember his fucking name for some reason. Anyway,
can't they all just have numbers like 5? It's just always 5.
5 is my favorite character in the show.
Yeah, I like him.
He's sassy.
He's nothing if not consistent.
Yeah, he's sassy. He's funny. His power is probably the coolest of them all. And he uses it really well most of the time, and then randomly sometimes, just for plot reasons, he sucks with it. I don't get it. But that aside, the number one character, the big ape dude, like, he's just useless 90% of the time.
Because he's a himbo.
Yeah.
He's just dumb.
Welcome.
Alright, we're going over to Republic Base Tram.
We
Top
just
left.
finished Stranger Things too, and I was like,
Have a safe
why
and
didn't they
pleasant
just
stay.
release all the Stranger Things episodes at once if they were going to give us like 4 episodes the second time?
Wait, that season is only 4 episodes?
No, it's part 1 and part 2 of season 4. The first part was like 9 episodes or something like that, and the second part was like 4 episodes. I was like, oh, I guess it's over now.
Yeah, I haven't watched Stranger Things since I started the first few episodes of season 2 and never got back to it. Season 1 was good. I liked it. But
Go back.
yeah, I think I'll I was watching it with Pam, but she doesn't want to watch it anymore, so I'll probably just watch it on my own.
You know, it's a good show, but also a show that makes you just literally hate everything about everything in the whole world.
I finished.
God, everybody in that show is just, it makes you like, you're like, this is like real life. This is how people are.
Have you are you fully caught up on it?
No, I'm finishing what's up on season 3 right now. But I'm trying to like take my time because I know not all the episodes are out yet, so I'm like trying to slow down.
Okay, because I just watched the most recent episode, and I assume you.
I'm up to like the episode where spoilers for anybody who's in the chat. Nina, that's already a spoiler. Okay, well, she like does the thing she's not expecting.
Have you guys learned?
I'm the only one watching. Rosa doesn't watch.
Okay, we're not doing that. Why is that a purple quest? That's so weird.
And for understandable reasons. She watched like the first 5 minutes or 6 minutes of the first episode, and she's like, "I've never watched this."
Oh no.
Which, like, yeah, I understand. But she's
Yeah.
also not the kind of person who's gonna be like, "Don't watch that," because I don't watch it.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you. We've got a serious problem on our hands. 1 second. Hey, get Haig on the comm link. If they don't evacuate those people in record time, we might as well start digging graves. I'm on it. Sorry. Corellia Chemical's about to blow sky high, and we got a ton of civilians in the blast radius.
Give me a sit rep for that factory.
The Republic tried to run a bunch of Imperials out of the factory, and the place took heavy damage. A fire inside's got the refining equipment ready to overload, and we're almost out of time. If someone doesn't physically shut down those machines, that factory will be one giant chemical bomb going off in a civilian population.
Do you have men inside trying to stop the overload?
That place is crawling with Imperial battle droids. I got a bunch of Corset grunts and volunteers here. There's no way. Those droids won't just stand around while someone shuts down the machines. We're talking heavy combat. Look, it's a long shot, but we're out of options. Can you do it?
Tough missions are what I do best.
Well, you're not short on grit, I'll give you that. Just hurry. We're on the clock.
Okay, so I think there's only 5 episodes of The Boys out right now, maybe 6.
Okay,
How many have you watched?
I'm probably close to that. I don't know. I'm up to episode where like Stan Edgar just got suspended.
Okay,
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at now. I'm watching that episode.
And they're investigating.
Good episode.
They're investigating what happened to Soldier Boy.
Yes. Classic Dean.
God damn, fucking Jensen Ackles does such a good job with like this character specifically.
Oh god, Soldier Boy is just another absolute shit of a person.
He really is, and Dean sells it so well.
And the problem is, like, the worst part is, like, like, watching that flashback, you're like, that's how people really were more overtly in that time,
No, just imagine if you have superpowers.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Keep running.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying the boys. I finished watching. Let's go down here first.
I never watched the cartoon thing. I didn't watch that.
I didn't either. I do know that there's apparently a comic for it as well. That's what the whole thing's based on.
I've heard the comic is even worse.
I've heard it's worse. I've also heard that it differs quite a bit from the show, which is actually a good thing because.
I wouldn't get the comics. I don't know. I'm not that interested. Like that's interesting.
Yeah, but I think it's good when they differ quite a bit because, like, if I wanted to have the exact same story, I'd just read the comic.
Right.
As long as it doesn't differ so much that it's like something that's not the same thing.
Like Wheel of Time.
Yeah. Are they coming out with a TV show for that? Yeah.
There was, yeah.
Attend my words carefully, gentle beings. The Corellian Chemical Corporation's main factory is obliterated in the last bombardment. Its pipelines are rupturing into the underground aquifer. Unless we repair the damage, Coronet City's resources will become unalterably toxic in a few hours. Everyone consuming it will perish, potentially millions.
We're having a hard enough time getting supplies here as it is. We can't afford to airlift water.
Your own clan's needs are not the point. The city is millions. My work clan can repair the ruptured pipelines, but they require specialized materials, all of which are in the combat zone nearby. You have the strength of numbers and obviously skilled at battle. You can easily obtain the materials I require.
I wasn't planning to live forever anyway. I'm in.
I will provide you with a complete list of what I require. Once you have everything, return it to me immediately. Yeah. Hi, Bailey. Dina Behar. Here she is. It's not letting you use your holocron lately.
Some information for me.
Let's talk quickly. Numbers like yours don't escape the Empire's attention for long. You already know the Empire's droids are in a secure laboratory.
3
Its
people.
toughest defenses are the prison-grade vault doors. The doors can resist any kind of unauthorized entry, except in an emergency. You'll need disaster relief droids to get inside.
What kind of capabilities do these droids have?
They're designed to withstand the toughest conditions. They can blast through any door and outlast any turret. The Baharan Droid Factory specializes in disaster relief droids. They're here in Labor Valley, but they've been closed since the Empire arrived. The Empire shipped out Baharan's inventory before shutting down the factory. You'll need to get it up and running if you want those droids.
Aren't there any Baharan employees who can help?
Killed for resisting, like a lot of Labor Valley's workforce. Most factories here are empty. You'll need to restore power by reactivating the factory's off-site generators first, and then start up the assembly line. There are some risks involved. The generators are located in Hellfire, and rebooting the assembly line will activate any unfinished droids.
What state are these droids actually in?
The droids are missing safety protocols and loyalty programming. They'll fire on you unless they're destroyed. Once the assembly line's moving, the factory has to be reconnected to the supply grid. The machines will get their parts, you'll get your droids, and the droids will get you inside the Empire's lab.
Fully understood.
Once you've hooked up the supply grid, contact me through the factory comm system. That should let me verify that everything's working. Until then, it's best if we don't speak. Good luck.
Alright, that's very complicated. Hello, Bailey. Anyway, I agree, The Boys is a super good show, and I try to convince most people to give it a shot. Like, I've been trying to get my dad to watch it, because I know he would love it, and he just keeps putting it off.
it's just like Invincible in a way. It's just such a good portrayal of how superheroes would really be.
Yeah, I look
like,
at
sure,
it
there
as
would be some good ones, but you know the most powerful one would be some kind of crazy, out of his mind, like test tube baby who like was, you know, raised a certain way to be a certain way, and he's buckling under the pressure while still being super strong and pretty smart.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I
he's not the only one.
Yeah, I always liken it to My Hero Academia. Not because like the content is anywhere near the same, but
Right.
it's a superhero society, but it's like the polar opposite of what the society's represented as. Where like superheroes are actually good and awesome in My Hero Academia, or at least, you know, famous and
There
seeking
are
profit.
villains, but of course, but like, but yeah, it's like I like it. I like to think of it as like what superheroes would really be like.
Yeah, Homelander's basically if All Might was bad.
He's also kind of like if Superman was a test tube baby and was also bad.
Yes.
I mean, like, he's got so many issues too. Beyond the fact that he's just an awful person because he thinks he's better than everybody else, he's just got so many other additional issues to deal with that are like real fucked up.
Systems compromised.
Exactly.
System overload high.
Exactly. And the guy who plays him does a really good job selling it. Like, when I first heard about The Boys, I was like, alright, I gotta watch this, because I love superhero shows in general, but one that has normal people just trying to kill them is gotta be entertaining, and it didn't disappoint. I was joking with Piamet about the Umbrella Academy, and I was like, the Umbrella Academy did something super interesting, though. And she's like, what's that? And I'm like, it did the old RPG trope of when the bad guy joins your team. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, when Vanya joins the party in season 2, she's nowhere near as strong as she was in season 1.
I like Magus.
Yeah.
Although Magus is still pretty strong.
Like Magus, like really any character they give you that was once endgame material. Like in one of the Tales games, you fight the final boss in part 1, and then part 2 he joins you, and he's nowhere near as strong as he was.
Remain compromised. Threat of overload is now extreme. Complete emergency shutdown procedures for all refinery drives to avoid failure.
Oh, you saw episode 1 of The Boys season 3, right? Obviously. I am so happy that they did the Thanos meme. The Ant-Man Thanos meme.
Oh yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, oh my fucking god, they did it.
Yeah, but also Thanos. That's a funny joke, but Thanos isn't a normal.
Thanos isn't what?
Isn't a normal human.
No, but the joke's there. I saw it for what it was.
Yeah, that's the thing I think about whenever I play a druid. Whenever I think of playing a druid in D&D or something, it's like, why don't I just turn into a spider, go inside the enemy, and then turn back into a person? What would happen?
The mystical.
I should ask my friend how he would rule that.
Yeah, I guess.
I know he's heard of it.
Threat of overload critical.
Yeah, he finds out that that's your plan, so he just makes gargantuan enemies that wouldn't really be affected by it. Oh, you burst through and hit one of his veins. Okay, he's hurt, but.
Well, I'm thinking like, how would he, if that were happening to a normal sized creature, what would he say? What would be the ruling on what would happen? Would you just come like up here and up next to him, or would you actually allow them?
Procedure successful. Threat of overload.
But I take too, probably.
I imagine you would take some damage, but like expanding in a constricted space like that.
Yeah. I thought the funniest thing about that scene is that because like supers are naturally strong, the little dude was just throwing people around. Here's my other question. So here's the thing I don't understand about superheroes. Starlight is also physically very strong, right?
Yeah.
Why does she have ear piercings, and how do they do that?
Good question.
That's what I always think about when someone has like indestructible skin or is like really super strong. Like you try to give them an ear piercing, the metal is going to bend. It's just not going. The needle's not going to go in.
You're right.
You know?
My only thought on that is perhaps before she got her superpowers, are they fully formed?
But would they reject it like in the same way that I guess like it's a different power because like what's her name has the power of like when she dies she comes back where she regenerates stuff, so like, it pushes it out. But like would that also happen?
It's a good question. My thoughts are maybe the her body, the holes in the ears didn't heal after she got her earrings, so they're just there.
It doesn't like make me angry at my aversion before. I'm just like, so how if they ever had to justify that, how would they do that?
Yeah, it's curious how they'd explain it. Hang on a sec, I gotta reset recording.